Hello dear students, today the topic of the class is hexadecimal number system. In this class you will be understanding how to write hexadecimal number system for the corresponding decimal numbers and how to do the conversion from decimal to hexadecimal. Okay, let us start the class. So here you have to understand what are the basic symbols first. What are the basic symbols of hexadecimal? 0 to 9 and A to F. These are the basic symbols. Okay. So, how they are written? Suppose your decimal numbers are 0 to 10, 11 I have written. These are the decimal number system. So, what will be the hexadecimal? Hexadecimal will be, first you will write, these are decimal number system and these are hexadecimal. So, till 9 they will be same. Okay. From 0 to 9 you are having hexadecimal. So, it is 0 to 9. For 9, decimal 9, hexadecimal is also 9. For 10 you have to take it as capital A. For 11 take it as capital B. And 12 is taken as C, 13 as D, 14 as E, 15 as F. Okay. So, in this way for hexadecimal 0 to 9 and then 8 to F. These are the basic symbols. Now, for decimal 16 you have to start the new series, that is a 1 series. So, what this second or LSB bits are now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this it will be going on. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and after 9 A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, na? So, you have to take the number 0 to 9 and then A to F with the series of 1, like this. Okay. So, first you will write 0 to 9 and then A, B, C, D, E, F, and for new series you will take the series number as 1. Okay. After 1, now 31, what is 31 coming now? 1F. What will be 32? It will be 0, series here it is 1, now the new series will be 2, so it becomes 20. So, what will be 33 now? It will be after 0, next number is 1, the new series is 2, like this. What will be 34? It will be 2, 2 and so on. So, you can write what will be now 35, decimal 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. What will be their hexadecimals now? So, here you got 34 as 2, 2. So, it will be now 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7. For 40 it will be 2, 8, 41, 2, 9, 42, it will be now 2A. After 9 you have to take the variable A. 43 will be 2B, 44 will be 2C, 45 will be 2D, 46 will be 2E, 47 will be 2F. So, it is a second series from 0 to F you have written. What will be 48 now? 48 will be after F you have to start again with 0 with a new series of 3. Okay. So, in this way you can go on writing the hexadecimal numbers for the given decimal number system. So, now let us do a conversion problem. The first question is convert 95.5 decimal, this is a decimal because its base is 10, into hexadecimal number, into an hexadecimal. So, what is the solution now? What you have to do? Write that 95.5 is a given question decimal. You have to find what is its hexadecimal. The base of hexadecimal is 16. So, here you can observe there are two parts, integral part and fractional part. So, for the integral part, what is the integral part here? 95. Okay. So, divide 95 by 16 because it is hexadecimal. So, divide by 16. So, divide 95 by 16, what is the quotient coming? Quotient is coming to be as 5. What is the remainder? Remainder is coming to be as 15. Okay. So, now divide 5 by 16, the quotient is 0, the remainder is 5. Now read the numbers. For the integral part you have to read from bottom to top. You have to, what is 15? It is representing f. Okay, what is the decimal number here for 15? F. So, for 5 it is 5. So, what is the answer for this now? For 95 decimal, the answer is 5f. 5f in hexadecimal. Okay. Now, coming to the fractional part of the question. What is the fractional part? 0.5. So, for fractional part what you have to do? You have to multiply by 16. 0.5 into 16. So, it will be coming as 8.0. Take this 8 and write it on the other side. So, as you got 0, no need to multiply further. So, your answer for this is 0.5. Decimal is 0.8 in hexadecimal. Okay. So, now you have to combine both integral and fractional part and write the result. So, the answer is 95.5 in decimal is written as 5f.8 in hexadecimal. So, you have to remember, as it is a hexadecimal, you have to divide by 16 the integral part and to the fractional part multiply by 16. So, let us take the another question. Convert 675.625. Convert this decimal number to equivalent hexadecimal. When the base is 16, it is called as hexadecimal. So, now coming to the solution part, integral part. What is the integral part here? 675. So, divide 675 by 16. What is the quotient coming? 42. Quotient is 42. What is the remainder? 3. Now, divide this 42 by 16. The remainder is, the quotient is 2, the remainder is 10. Okay. What is 10? How do you write in hexadecimal 10? As A. Okay. 3 is 3. So, how to read the answer now? A3. The answer for this integral part is 675 decimal is equal to A3 in hexadecimal. Now, coming to the fractional part, 0.625 into 16. Multiply it, we will be getting as 10. 10.000. So take this 10. So what is 10 in hexadecimal? Written as A. Okay. So here, if you look here, the answer here will be, you have to take this 2 also, no? Because you are not left with 0. So you have to include this 2 also. The answer will be 2 here. So you have to read the numbers 2, A and 3. So what is the complete answer now for this 675? 675.625 decimal is converted to 2A3.A in hexadecimal. Okay. Now let us see another problem. Convert 2047 decimal to hexadecimal. Okay. What you have to do? Divide by 16. Divide by 16 in this way also you can do. 247 divided by 16. Quotient is 127, remainder is 15. Divide by 16, the quotient is 7, the remainder is 15. So what is 15? It's written as F in hexadecimal. So what is the answer? You have to read this way. So the answer for this will be 2047 decimal is written as 7FF. 7FF in hexadecimal. Let us see the next example. Convert 5000 decimal to hexadecimal. So divide by 16, this 5000 divided by 16. The quotient is 312 with the remainder of 8. Divide again by 16, the quotient is 19, the remainder is 8. Divide by 16, 16 ones are, the remainder is 3. So read this number like this, 1388. So 5000 decimal is converted to 1388 in hexadecimal. Okay, in this way you have to do the conversion from hexadecimal to converting decimal number system to hexadecimal number system. For any queries, you can post in the comment section. Good luck students. Thank you.